Your name on her tongue like a warning fine print hiding under your smile. You lean and say, trust me, it's nothing. She's been reading you for a while. All those tiny clauses you wrote between the lines, heartbreaking the margins, but she still signs. One kiss feels less like affection, more like paperwork for disaster. Initial here, press harder, a little faster. She knows every touch is a future answer to questions she don't wanna ask her, but she signs anyway. You file all her dreams in a drawer, stamp later in permanent ink. She jokes that she's bad with decisions. You joke that you're good at the brink. Late fees on her feelings, she's paying overtime. Still she flips the pages and crosses the line. One kiss feels less like affection, more like paperwork for disaster. Initial here, press harder, a little faster. She knows every touch is a future answer to questions she don't wanna ask her, but she signs anyway. Terms and conditions spelled in your breath. She reads every sentence, still says yes. Hands on your back, pen to the page. She can't help loving what's gonna break. One kiss feels less like affection, more like paperwork for disaster. Initial here, press harder, a little faster. She knows every touch is a future answer to questions she don't wanna ask her, but she signs anyway. Yeah, she signs anyway. He learned her coffee order and all his sisters' names. He's saving screenshots of her stories like tiny picture frames. He says he loves her freckles more than the summer sun. He's practicing a future she never really spun. He wants her whole life, more than her attention. Plans in his pocket she never even mentioned. That should scare her more than it does, more than it does. But she just calls it love. He's circling apartments they'd maybe move into. He jokes about their children like it's something that they'll do. She laughs and changes subject, scrolls through a different dream. He's already at their wedding, she's still picking out her jeans. He wants her whole life, more than her attention. Maps on his phone to places she's not stepping. That should scare her more than it does, more than it does. But she she's too tired to read the warning signs. Maybe being wanted feels safer than a mine. He says you're all I'll ever need, and it lands so light, like it couldn't ever crush her quiet life. He wants her whole life, more than her reflection. Promises piled like boxes in the bedroom. That should scare more than it does, more than it does. She smiles and calls it love. She says my name like steam on glass, warm little lettuce that never quite pass. Smile on her mouth, eyes on the door. Every word sugar with a blade in the core. How can it sound so kind when I know what it means? Like velvet over barbed wire wrapped around me. Her voice stays soft when it cuts, silk when it's drawing blood. The sweetest tone carries the sharpest thread. She doesn't raise a sound and still my heart breaks. Sweat, sweat. Her voice stays soft when it cuts, soft when it cuts, yeah. She folds the truth like linen sheets, smooths every wrinkle, but I feel the crease. Baby, don't make me say this again. Sweet as a secret, burned into my skin. How can it float so light and hit like it does? Like perfume in the hallway before the flood. Her voice stays soft when it cuts, silk when it's drawing blood. The sweetest tone carries the sharpest thread. She doesn't raise a sound and still my heart breaks. Waves. Her voice stays soft when it cuts, soft when it cuts, yeah. Careful now, you're close to the edge. Barely more than breath, but it bends my neck. Every gentle word tattooed in red. I'd run if I could, but I lean in instead. Her voice stays soft when it cuts, silk when it's drawing blood. The sweetest tone carries the sharpest thread. She doesn't raise a sound and still my heart breaks. Sweat. Her voice stays soft when it cuts, soft when it cuts, soft when it cuts. This should have been the last warning. Coffee cold on the windowsill. You said I'm tired of almost. I laughed it off just to keep still. You folded up your gray hoodie, left the keys by the kitchen sink. I watch the door frame like a movie, pause my heart so I wouldn't think. This should have been the last warning. Instead, it's just the first line of another mistake. Another I'll do better in the morning, but I only find new ways to break every promise that I make. First line of another mistake. Your toothbrush still in the holder, like proof that you meant to stay. I'll wear your name on my tongue, let it burn every time I pray. We always talking, almost fixed, almost letting go. I write apologies in my notes, hit delete, so you'll never know. This should have been the last warning. Instead, it's just the first line of another mistake. Another I'll do better in the morning, but I only find new ways to break every promise that I make. First line of another mistake. If I had listened when your hands were shaking, if I had answered every silent ache, would we be laughing on this torn out page? Or are we always just one step late? This should have been the last warning. Instead, it's just the first line of another mistake. Another I'll do better in the morning, but I only find new ways to break every promise that I can't unmake. First line of another mistake. You say stay here, your fingers on my keys again. Trust me, I'm near, but you're in all my passwords, all my friends. I miss my name, it's fading off the mailbox paint. You call it love, it feels a little more like fate. Don't leave, don't breathe, don't move too far away. You wrap it up in roses, but you lock every escape. This line is getting blurry, I can't tell you from the cage between devotion and control. disappear, you stay. Is this worship or a warning? Are these arms or is this binding? If I open up the door, will you follow me outside? Don't breathe, don't breathe, don't move too far away. You wrap it up in roses, but you lock every escape. This line is getting clearer as I'm walking from a cage. If love is only control, I disappear, you fade. Pinned to a map, green dot on a glass, blue sky, just checking you're safe. He says it like a lullaby. At first it felt like flowers, all these eyes on my lane. Now it's tiny red numbers tattooing my name. You know my radius down to the meter. Every back road, every bar, every feeder. Used to feel magic, now it's a vice. You don't love me, you just love the precision, precision, cutting my life to a line. Precision, precision, I used to call it divine. Screenshot at midnight. Why'd you leave home at 10? Typing, erasing. What can I say again? You call it just caring. I call it a lens on my day. Turn my phone on airplane just to breathe on the way. You know my radius down to the meter. Every shortcut, every turn, every heater. Used to feel magic, now it's a vice. You don't love me, you just love the precision, precision, marking my moves like a crime. Precision, precision, measured in pings every time. Was it ever a choice or just a quiet consent? I said share for the weekend. Now you track every moment. If I disappear, will you even see me when I'm finally off your screen? You know my radius down to the meter. Every silence, every spark, every fever. Used to feel magic, now it's a vice. You don't love me, you just love the precision, precision, cutting my world into squares. Precision, precision, I'm turning it off if you care. She reads the message, lets the screen go dark. Blue light gone, but it burned a mark. Thumb on the glass, but she pulls it back. Heart in her throat, but her spine stays flat. For 1 minute, silence feels like power. Every second stretching like a tower. She won't chase, won't speak, just her breath in the room. For 1 minute, silence feels like power. Holding all the noise outside the door. She's her own signal for now. Maybe she calls back later. Maybe she says what she meant, or says that. But this small still space in her shaking hands is the first thing she's claimed for herself. For 1 minute, silence feels like power. Every second stretching like a tower. She won't chase, won't speak, just her breath in the room. For 1 minute, silence feels like power, holding all the noise outside the door. She's her own signal for now. His hand on the doorframe blocks out the hall. He leans like a question I don't want to answer at all. Soft thumb on the flaking paint, like he's tracing my fate. He says he can leave if I want. God, I hate when it's late. Your hands on the doorframe feel like a line in the sand, halfway to holding me, halfway to letting me stand. It's an ultimatum, dressed up in something gentle. I hate how much I like it, how you push against my mental. Your hands on the doorframe say more than your mouth can say. And I hate how much I like it when you block my getaway. You laugh, I'm not stopping you, but you don't move. You breathe in my perfume, like it's proof, like it's proof. My back to the lamplight, shadow caught in your arm. Is this care or control now? Is this comfort or harm? Your hands on the doorframe feel like a line in the sand, halfway to holding me, halfway to letting me stand. It's an ultimatum, dressed up in something gentle. I hate how much I like it, how you push against my mental. Your hands on the doorframe say more than your mouth can say. And I hate how much I like it when you block my getaway. If you stepped back, would I pull you close? If you let me go, would I beg you don't? I'm so afraid of you leaving, I'm so afraid you'll stay. Caught in this painted doorway, wanted it both ways. Your hands on the doorframe feel like a line in the sand, halfway to saving me, halfway to ruining the plan. It's an ultimatum, wrapped up in something gentle. I hate how much I like it, how you push against my mental. Your hands on the doorframe say choose him or walk away. And I hate how much I like it when you block my getaway. You walk in late, keys on the table. He scans your face like reading a label. Who pinged your phone at 2:30? Who laughed too loud when they looked at you? He needs to know who texted, who looked, who stayed too long. Every little thing inspected, like dishes, like work, like mowing the lawn. Possession starts sounding like routine, just another box to clean. He needs to know who texted till you forget what you need. You change your shirt, he clocks the difference. That's who you learned, that shade of lipstick. Why were you late? What took a minute? Every silence, he puts a pin in it. He needs to just checking in, turning to checking your skin, counting your steps, your friends, your past again. You make your tea, he counts the spoons. You laugh it off, but it fills the room. He needs to know who texted, who looked, who stayed too long. Every heartbeat intercepted, like habits, like tasks, like clocks on the wall. Possession now sounds just like routine, spoken in a tired voice. He needs to know who texted. You need to know you've got a choice. Mascara on her wrist, lipstick on his sleeve. She laughs like it's a rerun. He still wants to believe. Cold coffee on the counter, keys already in her hand. She's halfway to the doorway. He still thinks he can stand. She looks like a beautiful disaster, moves like she already knows the ending. He still asks for one more scene, one last frame where she is staying. Freeze this fall and stop the screen. Slow that look that says she's leaving. Beautiful disaster on repeat. He keeps begging for one more scene. Her jacket on the chair, her promise on the floor, her shadows in the hallway, longer than it was before. She's smiling like a secret, he's shaking in his skin. She's written all the credits, he's asking, can we start again? She looks like a beautiful disaster, moves like she already knows the ending. He still asks for one more scene, one last frame where she is staying. Freeze this fall and stop the screen. Slow that look that says she's leaving. Beautiful disaster on repeat. He keeps begging for one more scene. Touch, every fight, pauses on her turning like he could hold the light. But the real keeps burning through his hands, through his dreams. She's walking from the picture, he's still lost inside the scene. She looks like a beautiful disaster, moves like she already knows the ending. He still asks for one more scene, one last frame where she is staying. Freeze this fall and stop the screen. Slow that look that says she's leaving. Beautiful disaster, final reel. He keeps begging for one more scene. Mascara on her wrist, lipstick on his sleeve. She laughs like it's a rerun. He still wants to believe. Cold coffee on the counter, keys already in her hand. She's halfway to the doorway. He still thinks he can stand. She looks like a beautiful disaster, moves like she already knows the ending. He still asks for one more scene, one last frame where she is staying. Freeze this fall and stop the screen. Slow that look that says she's leaving. Beautiful disaster. promise on the floor. Her shadow's in the hallway, longer than it was before. She's smiling like a secret, he's shaking in his skin. She's written all the credits, he's asking, can we start again? She looks like a beautiful disaster, moves like she already knows the ending. He still asks for one more scene, one last frame where she is staying. Freeze this fall and stop the screen. Slow that look that says she's leaving. Beautiful disaster on repeat. He keeps begging for one more scene, just one more. He winds every word, every touch, every fight. Pauses on her turning like he could hold the light. But the real keeps burning through his hands, through his dreams. She's walking from the picture, he's still lost inside the scene. She looks like a beautiful disaster, moves like she already knows the ending. He still asks for one more scene, one last frame where she is staying. Freeze this fall and stop the screen. Slow that look that says she's leaving. Beautiful disaster, final reel. He keeps begging for one more scene. Half-drunk water on the table, lipstick print I don't recall. Your jacket on the kitchen chair like it's seen this all before. You lean back against the doorway, say you hate the way I flinch. Every time you touch my shoulder, every word feels like a clinch. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. The walls already know too much, every echo hits. You say it like a promise, but it feels like a twist. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. There are names carved in the paintwork, little scars from other nights. Arguments in crooked pen strokes, faded threats and sharpened lies. You trace circles on the counter, ask me what I'm running from, but your question hangs beside us like the pictures we took down. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. The walls already know too much, every echo hits. You say it like a promise, but it feels like a twist. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. Look around, every corner keeps a secret. Every shadow holds our past. How could you believe I don't feel it? Oh, every place sounds like a plan. Every place sounds like a plan. They say never sounds innocent in a room like this. The walls already know too much, every echo hits. You say it like a promise, but it feels like a twist. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. Tapping brakes on a bad idea. You say it's fine, just take it slow. Measure pills out, half the dosage. Same poison, smaller glow. Reading labels on your temper, like that turns venom into rain. You're counting to 10 in the doorway, still walking back into the flame. Controlling slow motion still breaks the same bones. We just learned to name the fracture while pretending we've grown. Controlling slow motion still cuts to the same stone. It just takes longer to admit it's home. You color code your excuses, file every outburst in a drawer, drafting apologies in your head before my key hits the door. You trade shouting for silence, call it progress, call it grace, but a quiet shove is still a shove, just leaves a cleaner face. Controlling slow motion still breaks the same bones. We just learned to name the fracture while pretending we've grown. Controlling slow motion still cuts to the same stone. It just takes longer to admit it's home. How many days can a crack hold shape before the whole thing caves? Oh, how many times can you say I've changed while everything stays the same? Controlling slow motion still breaks the same bones. We just learned to sign the exit on the kiss that you own. Controlling slow motion still cuts to the same stone. It just takes longer to admit it's home. One look and the sidewalks shrink. All the noise we drink turns to a hallway hush. Crosswalk hanging by a thread. Every stranger's head turns like a slow motion crash. One look turns the whole city into a smaller place. Every window, every building folding into your face. Chaos can start with eye contact and good timing. Say my name in your silence, and the traffic starts colliding. Late train blinking in the rain. You laugh and all the pain maps to a single seat. Your gaze cuts the crowd in half. We're the only ones who laugh at the ground under our feet. One look turns the whole city into a smaller place. Every window, every building folding into your face. Chaos can start with eye contact and good timing. Say my name in your silence, and the traffic starts colliding. the glance that keeps rewinding. His hand on the doorframe blocks out the hall. He leans like a question I don't wanna answer at all. Soft thumb on the flaking paint, like he's tracing my fate. He says he can leave if I want. God, I hate when it's late. Your hands on the door, feels like a line in the sand. Halfway to holding me, halfway to letting me stand. It's an ultimatum, dressed up in something gentle. I hate how much I like it, how you push against my mental. Your hands on the door frame say more than your mouth can say. And I hate how much I like it when you block my getaway. You laugh, I'm not stopping you, but you don't move. You breathe in my perfume like it's proof, like it's proof. My back to the lamplight, shadow caught in your arm. Is this care or control now? Is this comfort or harm? Your hands on the door feel like a line in the sand. Halfway to holding me, halfway to letting me stand. It's an ultimatum, dressed up in something gentle. I hate how much I like it, how you push against my mental. Your hands on the door frame say more than your mouth can say. And I hate how much I like it when you block my getaway. If you step back, would I pull you close? If you let me go, would I beg you don't? I'm so afraid of you leaving, I'm so afraid you'll stay. Caught in this painted doorway, wanting both ways. Your hands on the door frame like a line in the sand. Halfway to saving me, halfway ruining the plan. It's an ultimatum, wrapped up in something gentle. I hate how much I like it, how you press against my central. Your hands on the door frame say choose them or walk away. And I hate how much I like it when you block my getaway. Roses on the table, lipstick on the stem. Two glasses, one still trembling, like it knows how this will end. Your jacket on the chair back, phone face down, still warm. I trace our names in spilled wine, little halos round the harm. Beautiful love stories can end like crime scenes. Bedsheets pull like caution tape over broken dreams. Fingerprints on every word that we didn't mean. Beautiful love stories can still end like crime scenes. Laughter on the fridge door, photo stuck with tape. You smiling in a summer shirt, can't bring myself to take. You slam the bathroom mirror, I flinch before the sound. It isn't what you say tonight, it's what gets written down. Beautiful love stories can end like crime scenes. Bedsheets pull like caution tape over broken dreams. Fingerprints on every word that we didn't need. Beautiful love stories can still end like crime scenes. How did we get here? Silence loud as sirens. All love turned into alibis. Both of us just testifying. Beautiful love stories can end like crime scenes. Bedsheets pull like caution tape over broken dreams. Fingerprints on every word that we didn't need. Beautiful love stories can still end like crime scenes. Half-drunk water on the table, lipstick print I don't recall. Your jacket on the kitchen chair, like it's seen this all before. You lean back against the doorway, say you hate the way I flinch every time you touch my shoulder. Every word feels like a clinch. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. The walls already know too much. Every echo hits. You say it like a promise, but it feels like a twist. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. There are names carved in the paintwork, little scars from other nights, arguments in crooked pen strokes, faded threads and sharpened lies. You trace circles on the counter, ask me what I'm running from, but your question hangs beside us like the pictures we took down. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. The walls already know too much. Every echo hits. You say it like a promise, but it feels like a twist. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. Look around, every corner keeps a secret. Every shadow holds our past. How could you believe I don't feel it? Oh, every plea sounds like a plan. Every plea sounds like a plan. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. The walls already know too much. Every echo hits. You say it like a promise, but it feels like a twist. Make me stay never sounds innocent in a room like this. You said you'd only stay an hour, coat still on, hand on your phone. Laugh a little too bright at something small. He buys around, you take the seat, one chair closer, not next to me. Your fingers trace the sweat and glass, then mine at last. Jealousy never kicks the door in, just watches from the far side of the room. It sits there counting every glance you give him, waiting for the song to change its tune. It doesn't shout, it just keeps score in silence, sips its drink and hums along in time. Jealousy stays right where the light thins, shadows that close in time. You lean in so you won't shout, music up, your guard down. His joke lands and you touch his shoulder first. I'm smiling like it's all a game, another round. You say my name, soft and sweet, like something you might put away. Jealousy never kicks the door in, just watches from the far side of the room. It sits there counting every glance you give him, waiting for the song to change its tune. It doesn't shout, it just keeps score in silence, sips its drink and hums along in time. Jealousy stays right where the light thins, shadows that close in time. By the time the chairs are stacked and they're sweeping up the night, it's the last one in the corner, still pretending it's alright. You ask if I'm okay, I say I'm fine, just tired. You take my arm, we walk outside, it trails us like a tired fire. Jealousy never kicks the door in, just rides along the curb under the moon. It sits there counting every word you give him, echoes of the bar still in its shoes. It doesn't shout, it just keeps score in silence, breath held in the backseat of my mind. Jealousy waits for all the lights to flicker, shadows that close in time. She answers at dawn, half-typed hope, thumb on the screen, heart in her throat, curtain still closed, kettle not on, breath in the dark, blinking icon. Weakness always sounds softer in morning light. Same old ache, dressed up as I'm alright. One word sends a cycle in motion again. Hey, it's harder than anything. We never sleep, we just go quiet, dream in the drafts, joke on why and try it. She erases I miss, leaves only hay, tiny white flag on a blue-gray day. 'Cause weakness always sounds softer in morning light. we come back here? Teeth on the coffee cup, iced unclear. How many lives lost in the space between you up and come to my place? So weakness always sounds softer in morning light. Same two ghosts rehearsing the same old fight. One word pulls the tide of us under again. Hey, it's harder than anything. She answers at dawn, screen on her face, one fragile syllable resetting the day.